What's going on, everybody? We are semi-live. We doing it like SmackDown used to do with the pre-recording. Yeah, we doing that.
But we gonna tell you it's live. Like we gonna
Yeah,
tell you it's live, so you think.
yeah. So we live for the weekly NXT review. If you couldn't see, if you can't read, if you're visually impaired, we telling you that it's the NXT review. No offense to anybody who is visually impaired, but we letting you know. You know. Uh,
We gotta hit you in all your senses. That's what it is.
Yeah,
We can out. Yeah,
can
we
you
can out.
can you taste it? Can you smell it? Can you can you feel it? Can you can't think of any
It
other?
sound like a Macho Man promo. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. So we start off with Killian Dane versus Danny Burch.
I can't even take that name seriously anymore.
but they mentioned it again. The UK Weekly show is coming in the near future. They said it. They said it again. So it's coming. Remember when Emelina was coming? Yeah. I don't know. I really like Danny Burch. I always have, but I just feel bad for him now because they keep mentioning that he was in the old FCW, and I'm like, wow, this poor man been in developmental forever. Like, like FCW turned into NXT in what, like 2013? It's 2017. This man, he's holding out hope though. He's holding out hope. Well, I mean, except for the fact that Killian Dane killed him.
It's in his name. Kill.
Any thoughts on the possible murder that we saw? We saw another one later on, but we'll get into that.
You know, I did like this match. I think the only thing about it, because I like seeing Danny Burch, like you said, I like Danny Burch too. But like, it's just kind of like you're trying to promote this UK show, but then you're having everybody job out.
Yeah,
Wait, what? Besides the champion, like obviously, like it doesn't make sense to me. Like because it's not like they could have promoted this and they could have promoted the show and put like Danny Burch versus somebody else that was in the tournament or something like that, and still promoted it and made them both look strong. Like why make this into a jobber match and have one of the guys on one of these shows you're trying to promote and make like it's the roster strong and have him jobbing out like that. I just didn't understand that. But I mean, I thought it was weird that Sandy came out without was it Alexander Wolf
yeah, or
tonight.
Nikki Cross.
I kind of I understood Nikki Cross just because she was like in getting ready for the battle royal. I guess I guess that's where my thought process was with that one. But like I was like, what else would do that though? Where yet though? Where yet though? So I was like, why they leaving him out? Because I mean, see, at first I thought it was a tag match, so I was like, okay, I kind of get it now. Then it was like, nope, this is a jobber match. I was like, okay, I guess. But good match. I like I said, I just didn't like that Danny Burch. They're trying to promote this show, but they're like, hey, let's turn him into a jobber because
Yeah. We saw a a video from earlier in the night of Hideo Itami arriving at the NXT arena, and I couldn't help but think, I wonder when he's gonna get hurt again. I mean, I'm not saying that happens all the time, but that happens all the time.
wow.
Am I wrong though?
Exactly. Wow. I'm just gonna leave that there.
And then we also had the I can't even say this with a straight face. Velveteen Dream promo. Any thoughts on either of the videos?
Yeah. Hideo Itami, like I thought it was kind of cool. It's just him walking in, like he didn't do anything tonight. Well, he had that jobber match, but like he didn't do much tonight. Like I don't know if they need all that extra of him walking in to come kill somebody and leave. Like I don't know if we needed all of that. whatever, the GCS was over. And the Velveteen Dream video. See, I think my issue with this is they need to stop half-heartedly pushing it. Like if you gonna do something like this, you better go all out, especially with NXT. Like it's where you can test all this stuff out. Like I mean, we've said this before, but they never listen to us. Like I mean, this is the perfect place to test all this crap out. You know, like I mean, they tested out the perfect 10, and no one thought it was gonna work, and then it worked. So like it's kind of like this. Like this is an outlandish character. It's kind of it's a unique character. I'm gonna be honest, because we don't see it very often. So go ahead and push it to the moon. You got to have him talking during these video packages, like because I think the issue is like they're reintroducing him like we haven't seen him already. We've already seen him. Now it's time for him to promote himself. Like these video packages can do like decent things, but like now I need him to be able to promote himself. Like that's my biggest issue right now. Is like they're not like with the Patrick Clark thing, they're like half-heartedly pushing it, and it kind of sucks because it could go places if they wanted it to, but you have to push it with some sort of consistency, which seems to be an issue right
now. Yeah, and what I don't like about it is like kind of like you mentioned a little bit, he's already been debuted as the Velveteen Dream. We've already seen him on NXT as the Velveteen Dream. So it's like they're trying to re-debut him after he's already been debuted, which doesn't make sense. It's stupid.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, like, let him talk or something. Put a little bit more of the character into it. So then it's not like you're just reintroducing the same thing. At least you can maybe learn a little bit more about it, a little bit more of the transformation or whatever they're calling it.
I don't even think they know what the transformation is. That's probably why.
I mean, at least Aaron Rex called it a transformation.
But we got Heavy Machinery, my boys, versus Ricardo Watts and Hector Kunzman.
They from that Crash promotion, ain't they?
I don't know, but they was jobbers and they looked legitimately terrified, and I was amused. I don't know if you saw the beginning. They looked freaking scared out of their minds. I was like, oh, okay. But this may have been the greatest jobber match I've ever seen in my life. They just killed him. It wasn't even like a Regal killed him. They just and then the promo after the match was amazing. I love Otis. I've said it so many times. Steaks and shakes, baby. That needs to be a shirt. They need to do it. And they say that they want the Authors of Pain, which I think could be an awesome match. It's probably going to most likely turn into a triple threat with DIY because apparently
singles matches and normal tag team match.
Thoughts on the well, sort of Matt, the killing. Thoughts on the killing?
Yeah, this was a killing. And yeah, I did like their faces at the beginning. It was pretty funny. I like this. I like this though. Like it shows that Heavy Machinery can work together and all of that. And it was kind of one of those another one of those re-debuting type things. So it was kind of weird, but I don't know. I like the promo afterwards though. Like I like that they kind of staked their claim. Like this is what we're going after, and I and they kind of added their own little twist with the steaks and shakes and all that stuff. Like,
it's steaks. Steaks.
What?
And, my bad. Steaks and weights. It was because they weight.
Steaks and weights. My fault. Not you were thinking steak and shake. They got them $4 meals. They got the $4 meals. They got like 80 burgers on them. Like for real though, But yeah, like I just like that they got a chance to like put their own like little spin on things. It was short, but it was like to the point. So
yeah. So you gonna see the T-shirt pretty soon on WWE Shop.
You won't. Last time we asked WWE to come out with a T-shirt, they didn't.
We ain't even got that iconic T-shirt that Billy Kay and Peyton Royce wear every week. bruh. Like, how you gonna have them wear a shirt, but you don't sell it on the bruh.
They even got rid of Billy Kay's cape for the shirt. Like,
we got we got Bobby Roode backstage having a talk with Kona Reeves. I don't know. Did you get did you get any information? Because we got our sources. I don't know if you heard
yeah.
anything.
Actually, they gave me an earpiece. Me and Kona, we tight. We tight. He gave me an earpiece. We tight. Kona and I. I work with him a little bit. I was like, man, you can't keep jobbing out like this, man. You a big fella. And I know you Samoan, you got the tattoo and everything. So, we tight, he told me, Bobby Roode was like, regardless of how I go, man, I'm gonna give you a title shot. So I was like, Conan, you keep doing you, baby. Yeah, and that's gonna happen. Like, y'all gonna see it. It might take a little bit, but Conan about to be the truth though. I hope he where Chris Atkins is, because that was my boy before. And now
yeah, he went bye-bye. Yeah.
He was robbed. He was one of the security officers for Goldberg's entrance one time. Dang on
it. Anyway, we got an interview with DIY. They telling Heavy Machinery that the line starts behind them. I just love DIY together. They're always funny. But where they shirts go though? Like, they ain't even have the DIY shirts on. Is WWE taking away merchandise now? Like, is that what happens? Like, I don't get it.
We all know they changed the team name. Like all the name changes tonight. They changed the team name. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be DIT. Do it together because we're a tag team, so we can't do it us. Yeah.
No, they're gonna change to something just off the wall.
Them fellas. Thoughts on the interview or a possible name change?
It could happen. It's WWE, but I liked the interview. I thought it was nice. I definitely liked it. I liked that they called out Heavy Machinery, because I think sometimes like that gets lost a little bit. Like somebody calls out like the champions, and like you forget to call out the champions. No, you should. I mean, you forget to call out the team that called out the champions because you feel like you should be calling out the champions. Like that. I hope everybody followed that, because that was a lot. But
I didn't.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I feel like
they should be.
I like that they called out Heavy Machinery though. Like that was my big thing. I was like, okay, so we're gonna get Heavy Machinery versus DIY, and DIY gonna lose because Heavy Machinery is the greatest.
And DIY should already be on the main roster already, bruh. But we got that Kona Reeves versus Hideo Itami. Kona he tried to attack Hideo, before the match starts. Smart. I like it. But what is the deal with Kona Reeves' hair? It's like a weird mix between like a Tekken character and a Dragon Ball Z character. It's weird. I don't like it. He looks like every like 90s movie villain. It's just he needs to do something else with it. I'm just saying. Anyway, Reeves, he got that control. He got control of the match after the attack. He got the control. And then Hideo come back and killed him with the GTS. So I'm guessing we're gonna get. I'm just throwing it out there. GTS in Chicago. CM Punk's coming back. I feel it. He's gonna specifically sign with NXT. It's gonna happen.
Of course they did that. Like, of course they're gonna have that happen in Chicago. Of course.
Thoughts on the match?
Oh wait, it's over already? Yeah, that's my thoughts. It was a match. Like, that's about it. Like he killed him. That poor fella, he killed him. But I mean, it wasn't. it was a killing. Like that's too many killings. Like we talk about TNA killing people every week. Not like NXT did it all in one night. All in one night. And we ain't even done yet. But man, it was an okay match. I still don't know what they're doing with Kona Reeves at all. Like he like a jobber, but he like a random jobber. Like he just show up every once in a while. I liked that the crowd popped hard for the GTS. Thought that was pretty cool and pretty funny. But yeah, they think they're not gonna get CM Punk's chance out of that. They are.
I mean, they get CM Punk's in Chicago anyway. But then when you add,
they get CM Punk for just no, like not even a mention of him. His finishing move. Oh.
They could be nowhere near Chicago and they get CM Punk chance just because. But we get the Drew McIntyre promo video package thing. I liked it. I did. Any thoughts on the video package of the Drew?
Yeah, I liked it. I like how they brought up like his old, like the fact that he used to be in WWE, because I think sometimes they like don't do that. The NXT, they're like, he was never here. So like I like that they brought that up. They brought up the chosen one, the future WWE champion thing that Vince said back when he was the chosen one or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm just kind of wondering like how long he's gonna stay in NXT, because it feels like not very long. But then again, I guess who knows?
All right. Then we get part 2 of Who is Roderick Strong? Then this week he talked a little bit about his fiance, who is an MMA fighter. So his fiance is tougher than him, basically, is what he said. He didn't actually say that, but that's, she is. She be fighting, he be pretend fighting. Love you, Roddy. He talked a little bit about independent wrestling, which I definitely liked. And he talked about Ring of Honor specifically, which which was kind of a surprise to me. I mean, I know they've been mentioning other promotions more, especially like New Japan. They mention Japan a lot. But it's kind of surprised me a little bit that he actually talked about Ring of Honor specifically, not just the indies, which was kind of cool. And then his decision to try to finally go to WWE. So I definitely liked, this part 2. I want a part 3 and a part 4 and a part 5 and all the
WWE 24.
Yeah. Thoughts on part 2 of Who is Roderick Strong?
Yeah, I definitely liked it. I thought it was it was a nice like follow up to last week's. I like that they talked about his family. I was surprised they talked about Ring of Honor. And he got a little Roddy coming on the way. He got a little Roddy coming. But I like that he talked about Ring of Honor. Like I was surprised about that too, especially like they specifically like mentioned it. Like I thought it was just gonna be like one of those things where they like the shirt on doing his tryouts or whatever. I thought they were just gonna like promote it like that and just not say anything about it. But like the fact that he like talked about it in the championships that he won and all that stuff, I thought that was really cool.
You know what that means, right? WWE's buying Ring of Honor.
The Ring of Honor's going out of business.
Oh wow! Next, William Regal tells Bobby Roode that next week Roderick Strong will face Hideo Itami to decide the #1 contender for the NXT title at TakeOver Chicago. Bobby wasn't too happy about that, but I think it should be a good match. Thoughts on the backstage office segment thing?
I like the backstage office segment thingy thing. It was pretty good. I like Rude trying to like, I might need some time off or something. Like I might need you to help me out a little bit, William. We both looking suave in the business attire. So like I like that he kind of tried to get his way, but William Regal was like, nah, I don't play that, bro. and basically they're gonna. But I mean, I still like he kind of did, but you know he kind of didn't. Like I like how it's gonna be Roderick Strong versus Hideo Itami. I want to see who wins that. I feel like it's gonna be Hideo, just because I feel like they've pushed Roddy, but like I don't think they pushed him in the ring yet. They kind of like pushed him through these video packages, but that's about it. And Hideo's already got like the pedigree. He's already got the pedigree, so you know I think.
I mean, but he's a Japanese, but he's a Japanese wrestler who isn't Shinsuke Nakamura, so it's kind of a problem.
You know, he could turn to Yoshitatsu. It could happen, but
because he did so good. He did real well.
But I'm excited for that match next week. It should be really good. And I guess it's I feel like Hideo's gonna win, but I don't know. Like it's still kind of that uncertainty. So that's
yeah. And we get the NXT Women's Championship #1 Contenders Battle Royal. Some of the women that were in this match were Lacey Evans, Macy. Her name is Macy. Why? Why?
Formerly known as Macy Australia.
Billy Kay,
a.k.a.
Peyton Royce.
Peyton Royce, formerly known as Peyton Royce. I got you.
Yeah. Liv Morgan, formerly known as Liv Morgan. Ruby Riott, formerly known as Heidi Lovelace. Ember Moon, formerly known as Ember Moon. And Daria, I forgot what her name now is because they changed that one.
Something DeVille. Something about a DeVille.
Yeah.
Loretta, right? From the Dalmatian.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And like it's
Sonya Deville. I got you.
Yeah. What I want to know is why ain't everybody get an entrance though? Like we come back from that.
That was kind of weird. Like that was kind of weird. Like they started out with entrances, then they finished out with entrances, and then there were more people in the ring than entrances. I was like, wait, what?
I'm like, how that work though? What? And it wasn't like all just like no names. Like there were people there that we knew, and I'm like, why she ain't get an entrance though? What? Why? But you know, Victoria Gonzalez, the big lady. I'm not gonna say she a huge lady, but she was big. You know, she got eliminated first, followed by Bianca Blair.
You gotta call her big though. That ain't cool, bro.
She a tall lady. She big. She tall. Tall. She got the height.
Why Amy don't love you because you calling people big like that. That's messed
up. I don't say that about her though. They like we were saying, they randomly changed like a bunch of people's names, and I'm like, bruh, we already seen them before. How you gonna change their names now? Bruh. So
unless they changed Aaliyah's name to Noof. Like, I mean, I would have completely fine with that.
Yeah, that one, you know. But Aaliyah eliminated Rachel Ellering, or Rachel, whatever they're calling her now. It's Ellering. It's freaking Rachel Ellering.
Or not happy.
Liv
was like, nah, bro.
Liv Morgan eliminated Sarah Bridges. Billy Kay eliminated both Daria and Lacey. I'm gonna call her Daria because I don't remember the new names.
Sonya Deville, man. Come on.
Yeah, whatever. Ruby eliminated Kimberly. I kind of wanted to see both of them go at it a little bit more in this match. But Peyton Royce and Billy Kay eliminated Candice LeRae. Why Candice ain't get an entrance? Like everybody know Candice. Why she ain't get it?
That is true. I didn't even notice she was in the match because she didn't get an entrance, darn it.
I didn't even notice she was in the match until she got eliminated. And I'm like, oh, bruh.
I'm like, you gonna have Johnny Gargano out there talking in his segment. You can't introduce his wife though. I'm just saying.
Nikki eliminated Aaliyah, and the crowd chanted, "Thank you, Nikki." I just want to point that out, not to anyone specifically, but
why they hate Aaliyah now? Like it's just random too. Like.
And then Nikki eliminated Liv. You know, by mistake. It was an accident. She didn't mean to do that. I'm convinced of it. And then Ember Moon eliminated Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Oh, it was so good. And as we expected, I think, it ended up being Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross. Ember goes up for the Eclipse on Ruby, and Asuka comes out and causes a disqualification and attacks all three of them. So obviously Regal comes out and makes it a fatal four-way at TakeOver, which I feel like we knew was going to happen. Any thoughts on the match?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was it was good for a battle royal. Final three. I don't think any of us were, but so, like you said, some of the people, like I didn't realize they were in there until they got eliminated, and I was like, oh, well, all right then. But so wait, you can get disqualified. Like, I didn't think there was disqualifications in a battle royal.
I didn't think so either.
Like, there ain't never been disqualifications in a battle royal, ever. like, why randomly this time is they like, yeah, disqualified? Like, see, now I would have understood if like Asuka would have came out and just killed them all to the point where they couldn't get up, but they were still stirring. Like, I was like, just ring the bell again and start again. Like she won't know. She won't know. like I was like, she won't know. Just start the match again. Okay. She was just random to me. I didn't know where she came from. I don't know what her name was. On the back of her tights it said EST. I don't know what that means. But yeah, like I love how freaking just threw Ember Moon out the ring, like sliding. Like it was like there was ice on the ring and she just sliding down. Like it was. I was like, okay, she dead. It's over. But yeah, like I was confused about disqualification. I was like, wait, what? And then they made a triple threat match. A fatal four-way match, which I'm not necessarily surprised about either. Like, probably what's gonna happen is Asuka's gonna lose without technically losing. And then like that's how they're gonna get the title off of her. Unfortunately, I'm gonna cry for at least 3 days in a row. Yeah, like I thought the match was good. I loved Nikki Cross at the end where she was like, Asuka. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Like that's one of the things I love about her character, where she plays it so well. She does like the little things so well to me. That had me cracking up. Asuka. Like, I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, this will be a good fatal four-way match coming up at TakeOver. I think it's the weekend of Backlash, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think so. 2 weeks from Saturday or whatever they said. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weekend of Backlash, so that'll be pretty cool. And I like how they're having one. I think I said this before, but I like how they're having one a little bit early. It feels like, because like before they were kind of doing them at the big four pay-per-views.
Yeah. And then I love Nikki kind of, as she's doing the Asuka, she crawls over to the edge of the ring and she sees Ember and she's like, ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
But that was your NXT review for.
Real quick, I got one more quick question. Are you surprised they're pushing Heidi Lovelace this quick? Not because I don't think she's good. I just think like it took them forever to push Ember Moon.
Yeah, but I feel like
I don't know if it was like a timing thing, because I think Bayley was still there when Ember Moon came in, but still, it was like it doesn't feel rushed. I'm just kind of surprised that they're pushing it that quickly, because they haven't done a good job of pushing anyone at all recently in the women's division. So
I feel like part of it might be that she, like, Ember Moon was pretty well known in the indies, but I feel like Heidi Lovelace was a lot more well known. I feel like, so that might be part of it. like a lot more people are gonna recognize her. Also, I don't know why they didn't like immediately push Candice LeRae. Like,
Yeah.
she should have been.
I'm also surprised the Nikki Cross Oscar match, like just straight up, just because I kind of wanted to see that.
And it felt like they would do that like originally.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was like they were pushing it, and then they're like, "Nah, that's not. What's a singles match? Nah, let's not do that." But yeah, that was your NXT review for the 5th of May of the 2017s, or the 3rd of May.
It is not the 5th of May at all.
I was thinking.
You mean the 5th of March? Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. The 5th of March in May.
No, you mean the 2017th day of April. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yeah, follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. Tell us what the date is because we don't even know. Tell us your thoughts on NXT. What are you expecting for TakeOver Chicago? What kind of match is CM Punk gonna be in? And all the other stuff. Also, make sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, why? Why haven't you? It's one button. You hit it one time, and you're good to go. And then there's a little like if you go up in the corner, there's like a little like bell thing. You click the bell, it gives you notifications when we go live and when we post. I don't know why you haven't done that already. I don't know. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? We will see you.
Obviously, nothing important. So.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of like us. We will see you on the next video. Peace out, Cub Scout. I almost said Chicken Scout, but that didn't make sense. Yeah.